Hey everybody, I'm Blitz. Welcome back to another channel update video. Today is a game showcase, personal news, current schedule, upcoming games, and channel insight about here in front of you. So today we are playing Overwatch. You know, the arena shooter that you go pew pew pew, and it's by Blizzard. I might be doing a few episodes of this. Not so sure what the what the interest from you guys will be, so since it's so much different than what I usually play. But I decided to buy the game and been having a lot of fun with some real life friends and playing it when I do have a spare moment. So today I'm going to be thanking my Patreon sponsors, like I do in every one of these videos: Logan, Otto Dave, Marcus, and Michael, for your continued support of the channel, as well as the 72 other Patreons that we have going on here, helping out. Last month's episode or channel update kind of hit home with some of you guys, and I really do appreciate the support out of that. So I think last month we had 21 additional of you guys sign up, and I think the Your Name in the Game tier is part of that. So what I'm going to be doing here in the next couple days is I'm going to be sending out an email, and that email will to the two different tiers. So that the $1 you can get your name in the game, and at the $5 or higher you can get your name in the game. So you can name a RimWorld colonist or prison architect person or wherever, Dwarf Fortress Dwarf or whatever you have. You can name that after you. So I've got the two different lists. The $5 and up is a priority list, and then the other one, a $1 tier, is what's the word? It's still on the list, but as soon as the $5 and up guys get it. So you can join up if you want to. The link is down below in the video description, and you can get your name on the end slate too. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, next up on the list we have the PO box. Another month, and then nobody sent anything. You can send me like a little drawing, and I'll look at it and I'll hang it up on my wall. It'll be fun. But yeah, that link, that info is down below in the video description if you wanted to check it out and send me some fan mail or a happy birthday card if it was my birthday or anything like that. So, let's see. Channel art. Channel art. So we got new channel art. I really like the way that she did the channel art. My network, I'm with a network, and my network decided to help me out, and we got an artist, and I really like what she did on there. So we got a little dinosaur in the corner, we got roller coasters and Muffalo and Scrap Mechanic and spaceships, and then the little city behind it. I really like the way that she did it. It looks fantastic. And then a new updated logo too. A little bit I don't really want to say more cartoony, but a little bit more, I guess, more cartoony. It's not, well, like, whatever. It's a new channel art, and I like it. I hope you guys do too. And I'm going to be putting that on t-shirts and certain things here in a little bit. I've got a deal with my network through Spreadshirt, and we should be able to get on there. I'm going to look into fan fiber as well, because I've heard some bad things about Spreadshirt, and I don't want to be supporting a company that does bad product. So I'm going to be looking around, and hopefully in the next 6 weeks we'll have that going on. Speaking of the next couple of weeks, I've got some good news and some bad news. Let's break it down like this first. We'll do the bad news first. My wife is leaving me. Let that soak in a little bit. She's actually taking Mini Blitz and going on a family vacation with her family. So it would just be me for a while. The bad news to go along with that is I'm going to be in and out quite a bit. I've got a heavy-duty workload this summer at my day job. I'm getting a promotion here on July 3rd, a temporary 4-month promotion, and it's going to be taking a lot of extra work to go along with that. So I'm going to be in and out on the channel. I hope to, I probably won't be reading comments, is basically what I'm saying, and I hope to have everything pre-recorded. So I'm going to be in and out and pre-recording things and updating them and uploading them, and hopefully having everything scheduled right for the summer. For the next 6 weeks, there's basically 3 weeks of heavy work coming up here, and I just hope to have everything ready to go. It starts today, actually, and I'm going to do an inspection of a dam. So that's kind of neat. Hydropower, hydroelectric dam with run-of-the-river locking mechanisms. Is really, really awesome to see a 50-year-old chunk of concrete that holds back floods and water and just all the stresses and strains on it. It makes my engine nerd juices flow. It's awesome. Anyway, I'm going to be doing that, and I'll be out for a couple days here. I've got a bunch of stuff already pre-recorded, ready to go while I'm gone. And you guys probably won't see anything different. So the regulars, or that you guys that are watching this video, probably won't. Well, you'll know, but everyone else won't. So if you see something in comments that, well, it's already been 3 or 4 days past because I've already recorded it. And then let's go on. Oh, you guys probably want to hear about Mini Blitz too. My little turd nugget. He'll be 18 months old this month. little fuzzball. He is so tall and scrawny. He's getting his 10th tooth in his mouth, or 11th. He's got one of the 2 bottom molars and a top one now. Little grumpy turd. Like when he gets the teeth coming in, he just does not want to be friendly. So he's still doing good. He's wearing basically up to 24-month pants now, or 2T pants, and we have to pin him with safety pins because he's just so tall and skinny. He's as tall as our friend's 3-year-old kid, and he's 18 months old. So the kid's twice his age, and he's as tall as him. So he's gonna be a tall drink of water when he grows up to be a big boy. So he's doing really good. Next thing, let's go back into the channel now. We've talked about enough personal news. If you have any more or questions or anything like that, feel free to ask. I'll do the best I can. I'm not going to give out like my home address or anything like that, but we can have some discussion. Oh, I did want to say that I'm going to be setting up a Discord server. Actually, I have it set up too, a Discord server, so we can chat, and I'm going to be having a special tier on that for the Patreon sponsors as well. So they'll have a branch that's password protected for them, and then the rest of us will be in the regular stuff. I don't think I'll be in there very much, but I will. I've got it set up so you guys can do some voice chatting and stuff, and I'll pop in there once in a while. So Discord's kind of like Skype, but more for gamers, and then I can turn off all the settings so it doesn't interrupt me. But you guys can get in there and have some fun with it and talk to people and meet everyone. So that could be fun. If I get it set up, the link will be down in the video description. You can check that out. Okay, let's get into the channel. 8,000 new subscribers in the last 28 days with about 3.2 million views, something like that. Mostly from Feed and Grow Fish, Hybrid Animals, and Turmoil. Turmoil is going really, really strong. You guys are loving it. I don't know what it is about that game. It's just such a... It's so simple, but it's so much fun. It's just one that you can sit back and relax and play, and you can min-max if you wanted to. You can do everything, think about all the choices, or you can just derp around, and you're not going to really have any consequences. So it does get really crazy towards the end of the series, or towards episode 16, where we finish off the entire ice biome. So that's kind of cool. And we got RimWorld. RimWorld's in a weird place. We're like 65 episodes deep into it now, and I don't like running series that long. My goal, I like having a series around 20 episodes and then move on to something else. But that's going to change here a little bit too. I want to talk about that in a little bit. So we're in a really strange period right now. We're in what I call the pre-E3 dead zone. Before next week, there is nothing being released. Games do not come out. And then right after E3 is the Steam sale. So the summer Steam sale starts on June 23rd, I believe it is. And that time zone, nobody is releasing anything. And right after E3 gets out, you're going to have a whole bunch of really, really awesome indie games. I've got 6 on my list that are coming out in the end of June, beginning of July, that I want to play. So we're going to look at those. Anyway, what I'm going to be doing now, I talked about this a little bit, is kind of rotating around and doing more edited videos. You guys have liked, what was that? We did Super Fight, and we did, what was the other name of that weird game? Oh, that golf game, Dangerous Golf. You guys seem to like a little more edited. Not huge on the views, but the engagement was really good and the time watched. So I think if we find something that you guys will enjoy more, then I think that's going to be good. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be rotating in a few games that I've played in the past, like Siege, and we're going to be doing maybe a Taito Animals, which seems kind of cool. It's like maybe a Sim Ant, or maybe a Sim Earth more, where you create a biosphere and you have you keep the animals alive and in equilibrium with each other, so that's kind of cool. And BMG Drive, which my friend C-Top has been talking about, having a lot of fun with it. Basically, it's a sandbox vehicle destruction game, so that could be cool. And then just keep rotating in these interesting little games that I find that pop up. And just not really scheduling them, so scheduling 1 to 2 videos a day, and then maybe adding in a second or third of these edited videos. So we'll still stay around 2 to 3 total videos a day. And then we'll do the unboxings too. So the the Geek Fuel, and I've got Munch Pack coming up. Munch Pack sounds really awesome. It's a whole bunch of different foods that come in from around the world, and you know, that's just basically for me, and then I can share it with you guys, because I like getting these boxes and I like having fun with it and seeing what you get. It's like Christmas, so Christmas every month, so I'm going to be keeping doing those, probably maybe 2 to 3 unboxings a month. I've got a headset from Samsung here that we need to open up too, but it's just been so crazy you doing this pre-recording and stuff too. So yeah, some of those are sponsored, or some of those might be sponsors, some are just affiliate links and all stuff like that. So not a huge deal, and they're not buying me to do it. I just want to play them. So that's kind of cool. So next up, like future games, what are we looking at the end of the month here? And I think we talked about this a little bit. Prison Architect is coming to console, I believe, the beginning of July, somewhere in there. So I really want to play the game again, and I want to play it right, not just the escape mode. Even though the escape mode was really well loved, you guys really enjoyed it. So we might be doing a real Prison Architect game. Planet Coaster, man, see, this is the problem. And I wanted to talk about this at the end of the video too. I'll wait for that. Lego Star Wars is coming up on the 28th, and I've been told I'm getting a key for that, but if it comes out if I get the key like a day late, then it's not really worth the time playing. That's interesting too. And we got No Man's Sky. I was so excited for it. I had planned my entire summer around this, and then they delay it till August 9th. And I was like, oh dude, that's not good. So basically, No Man's Sky will be coming up here in August rather than in June, but I understand. I'd rather have a game that works and functions and plays like the developers intend rather than a buggy mess that nobody enjoys. So I don't really know what to think about No Man's Sky, because it could have the Elite Dangerous sort of feel to it, where the game could be just a rotting turd. Well, no, Elite Dangerous was fun, but it's boring. Like, it's... Scott Manley put it the best. It's a mile wide, but only an inch deep. So there's so much to do, so much to explore, and then once you get into it, it's like wading through a kiddie pool rather than an Olympic-sized swimming pool. So I hope that's not the case for that. There's going to be so much exploring that you can do and so much leveling up. So I hope No Man's Sky is great. I really do, because that's big for an indie game to get that much publicity and going from there. So yeah, let's talk a little bit more. I don't remember if I talked about this last month or not. I did a little bit. Let's see. So like Planet Coaster and Scrap Mechanic, those are games that you guys really enjoyed, but it takes me so long to do it. Like the last Scrap Mechanic videos are like 5 hours worth of work, what I could put into making 10 videos of Turmoil rather than one, and then you guys enjoy Turmoil as much as you do Scrap Mechanics. So it's kind of it's just so hard to find the time with working a full-time day job. And same with Planet Coaster. I've got a really, really good idea of something I want to do with this new terrain editor, but I just can't get the time to do it. So I'm trying to just do the best I can to produce as best quality content I can rather than quantity, because I could go through and I could do all these fancy like community showcase videos of, oh, this is what Han Solo built, let's look at his Millennium Falcon, and then I just look at him. But I don't know, and it's so hard to like get the files because their Steam Workshop doesn't work. So I think maybe going to Besiege or BMG Drive, where I can actively download mods and builds and have fun with it that way, rather than doing Scrap Mechanic where it takes me 5 hours to build something. So a Planet Coaster I definitely intend to do again. Scrap Mechanic I do as well. It's just so difficult for me to find the time right now. And that kind of adds into these other games too, just rotating in new games constantly. Because I got stuck, I talked about it last time, I got stuck in like Stardew Valley. We're 70 episodes in and the views aren't great, but I don't want to end it, but I do want to end it. And then it just drags on and it's not fun, and then I get in this weird funk in my mind that just stuck and it's not having fun. And I just want to have fun, and I want to share that fun with you guys. So I hope that covers everything, what we've got going on. Basically, more little derpy games, less long series of games that don't perform well. and we'll continue doing RimWorld because that comes out on July 1st onto Steam, or sometime in July. I don't know if it's the 1st, but sometime in July according to the Steam page, and we'll see what happens. I'm really excited for the next patch because it has scenarios and you can edit things. It seems like you can edit your own scenarios in, so like the cannibal mod pack that we had a while back, you could do something like that and it would be totally awesome. Anyway guys, that is what I've got for you today. I hope you liked Overwatch. If you did like Overwatch, tell me and I'll try to add in some videos, because if we're doing a second or third video that's not a scheduled one, I can just play a game and render it down and edit it and have fun with it and share it with you guys. So I can do that with Overwatch pretty easily because it's like 16 minutes, play 2 games, edit them into one, and have a lot of fun. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for your support. We're going to have a lot of fun this summer, so keep your stick on the ice. We'll catch you next time.